So in this video, guys, I'm going to explain and break down to a T what drives the narcissist crazy more than anything else. And there's a few things we know, but listen to this. What I've come to find, what drives these people nuts and up the wall, is you not allowing them to drive you nuts. You want to know the truth? These narcs want you to lose sleep at night. They want to get in your head. Let's say, for example, some of these girls you may deal with and talk to, you get in these talking stages, whatever else, we've all been in them. Some stuff's happened recently, so on and so forth. They want to do their best job. And it's funny now. It's not funny when you're in the middle of it. It's horrific. Especially when they succeed in getting over on you. Awful. Awful feeling. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to lose your mind. You can't focus the way you'd like to. But guess what? Whenever you don't let them have their way with you, that drives them crazy. So let's say, like I was saying, for example, some of these girls you may deal with in these talking stages, whatever else is going on, they're going to try their best to get in your head. They're going to say the most outlandish, craziest stuff to you. All of us, like, at one point, y'all was talking. Like everything was perfectly fine. They were respectful. They even sound like a sweet girl. All of a sudden, they flipped the switch. The next day, completely different energy. They're playing the game. They're slowly trying to make you just another person that they're going to put in their closet. They want your soul. They want to get in your head. And when you can stand firm in who you are and you don't allow them to get in your head, it drives them nuts. They're going to try. They're going to, like I said in a video fairly recently, they're going to use time delays. They're going to talk to you like everything's good, and all of a sudden they're going to fall off the face of the planet for maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days, up to a week. Then they're going to hit you back to see how you react after they hit you up again. That's what's going to happen. It's crazy stuff, guys, I'm telling you. And what drives them nuts is you not letting them get in your head. You can just keep talking. They hit you up 3 days later. You're still focused. You're in the gym. What's going on? Come train with the dog. Like, what? We're still going. I almost forgot about you. We're still living. We're still going. Grrr. Oh, they're pissed. They're pissed. Because you're not overthinking them. You're just living your life still. Their whole plan is to make you care about them, and that's when they start to abuse you, bro. That's the modern woman for you. They want you to care about them. That's when the abuse starts. Whenever they know you start to give a damn about them, whenever they know that, okay, this guy likes me a little bit, that's when the abuse starts. That's why I tell all you guys, whenever you date these girls, or even vice versa, like whenever you date somebody else, let time go on. It only took me one person, bro. One person from the past ex that I was with. It took one person for me to learn this. Because this person manipulated the hell out of me. Like bad. Like they put their best mask on to make you like them, to fall for a fake version of who they are. And all of a sudden you fall. That's when the abuse cycles start. And you have fallen for somebody that does not even exist. They don't even exist. They're not even here. That person don't exist. They put on a front, they put on an act to make you believe that they're this cute, innocent girl, could do no wrong. She loves you, you love her. That person don't even exist. It's just a witch. A wicked witch of the West. That's all it is. This shit can be terrifying, but it's also funny when you catch on, because I dated a girl after that one. The same similar things was happening, and I told this new girl, she's a nurse now. I was 20 at the time, and she was 18, this second girl I dated, just in university. Talked to her for about half a year, hung out with her a few times and all this stuff. We were pretty much dating. Like, we did date. We weren't in an official relationship, but we did date. And I noticed similar patterns and behaviors. I was not attached to this girl at all. I liked her, but I wasn't like attached, like I love you type. No, not this one. Because the other one, it went on a long time, so that's kind of why that happened. But I started to see very similar behaviors, and I told this girl, and she knew who my ex was too, and I told her even her name. These same things are happening, and she's like, I'm the same as, and said her name like my ex, I'm the same as her and all this stuff, and I'm just like, oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Daddy issues. That's what creates these narcs, bruh. I don't know what it is with these females and daddy issues, but it creates these narcs, bruh. They want you, but they can't love you, bro. Someone can want you and not love you. You know that, right? These girls can put on their best show that they do love you, and they want you to love them, and all of a sudden you start because it's what they want, and it's just, that's what happens whenever you're naive. That's what happens when you don't have the experience. Most women don't love you, bro. They only love what you could do for them and how you can make them feel. They don't actually love you. That's most women today. That's most. So I was like, fuck, you gotta be kidding me. And I liked this girl, but I didn't love her. And it's just, all right, time keeps going on. You keep dealing with this girl, and she never acted toxic to me one time. Like, she was nice, but when they have these deep-rooted issues, bro, it doesn't matter. They're going to self-sabotage it. She ended up, we hung out one night at her dorm in university. I stayed the night there and headed back to my place that morning. It was like an hour and 15-minute drive back to my house. She goes to classes that morning, and then we texted up until dinner time that day, and she decided to call it off. And she's like, you're going to be mad at me, but yeah, they can't really do this and this. And she's like, I hope I can feel like you someday. Like, I hope I can, like, basically what she was saying, I hope I can be as happy as you someday, because she wasn't happy, bro. Like, it's a typical young girl in university, not happy. I hope I can be as happy as you someday and all this stuff. And I'm probably going to regret this, but pretty much got to let it go. So that's what happened. And then I ended up dating another girl after that was working at the front desk at the gym that I used to go to. Same thing. Daddy issues, didn't know it. I didn't even know that was a thing at the time, bro. I was 21 when I dated this last girl I'm about to talk about. At that time, I didn't know daddy issues was a thing. It existed, that it mattered. I had no idea. We're not told these things, bro. We have to learn ourselves, and she's some tough lessons. But same as this girl, like, oh yeah, after this last girl said, oh, you're going to be mad at me and stuff, like, I was like, damn, because this girl was good, bro. Like, very similar to my ex, very good looking, sweet, but don't have it internally, don't have it on the inside. There's deep-rooted issues and stuff, and it's just like, damn, I'm not mad at you, but just disappointed. So that's how I went about it. It wasn't this heartbreak situation, and it was just like, damn, kind of like, okay. And then we go on to better days in our lives, and that's kind of how it is. And this next girl, same thing. Kind of liked her a little bit, even less than this last one, to be honest, because it's like the more I just are with these girls, the less I'm starting to like them. I can't help it. I can't help how I feel. So, like, I like this girl, but like not that much. Just like, okay, like she could be good, but let's let time go on. This girl ended up crying in my front seat because I just ain't like attached to her. I told her I like time's gonna have to go on. Things are gonna have to change a bit for me to be able to like date you, to take you seriously. She's like crying and sobbing in the front seat. Nothing I can do about it. Like, how can I just be in a relationship with you right now? How can I just date you right now? Like, we're on the verge of dating, but we're not dating really. It's just kind of what it is right now. And that's kind of how things went, bro. And then I dealt with girls after that. Like, whenever me and this girl stopped, it was like nothing. It's like, it's very best. Like, this is expected at this point. I know what this is like at this point. Bro, I had all this experience in the past with all these different girls, and even after this one, you start to talk to someone, it's like, same thing. Great looking girl, sweet, deep-rooted issues. So these sweet, good-looking girls that have deep-rooted issues are not it, bro, and it'll never be it. It'll never be it. I started cutting these girls off so damn fast, your guys' heads would spin. This girl starts telling me how she's depressed and all this, and I'm just like, holy, like, it's the same thing every time. I'm sick of this shit. I'm like, it doesn't even exist. Like, you could feel that way, but like, you don't get diagnosed with it. You can help it. You know that, right? She started like being a little annoyed that I was saying this. We got into a little argument, and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done with this shit. And it just made me want to stop talking to girls less and less and less and less and less, because it was just the same shit, waste of time. Here I am today. And let me tell you, I take my good old time when I get in some new situation with some girl, because I just see the same shit all the time, bro. All the fucking time. Can you blame me? No one can blame me. It is what it is. They're all deep-rooted narcs, bro. I'm telling you. When I had the least amount of experience, I was that guy that was trying to save the damn day, and you know what? They don't want to be saved. They don't want to do things right. They literally can't. They literally can't do things right. They couldn't if their lives depended on it. Because they have deep-rooted issues. These deep-rooted issues makes them make terrible decisions. Like awful decisions. That they later on regret. You hear it every time. I had girls saying, I'm probably going to regret this, calling it off whenever I was dating the girl in the past, the nurse. That's what I'm saying. So fast forward to this day. The things I start to notice nowadays is when these narcs can't get to you, bro, you drive them nuts by not allowing them to drive you nuts. They want to drive you nuts. They want to get in your head. They want to have power over you in a corrupt kind of way, not in a good way. They want corruption. They want manipulation. And when you're too smart for it, it pisses them off. It drives them up the wall. More than anything else, they're just going to give up. They're going to give up, bro. I had a girl recently give up. You can't get to me. You're going to have to come correct. You're going to have to act right. The typical cute younger girl with deep-rooted issues. Typical. This shit's for real, bro. You cannot fall for any woman's beauty. You can't fall for any woman's words. You can't fall for any woman in general. Well, if you're dealing with a new one, You have to see what you're dealing with and let time go on. No woman's going to be perfect, but is she going to be worth dealing with? Is she going to make the right decisions to not completely and utterly ruin things? That's the thing here, guys. And with these narcs, they will ruin things. They will do things. They will regret things. It's going to be completely insane. Insane. So, be patient is my motto here. Be patient. Let life go on. There's nothing else you can do, bro. There's literally nothing else you can do. You can't force your type of woman that you like looks-wise to act right. You can't. Those types of girls, bro, are very stubborn. Those types of girls make their own decisions. Those types of girls, they hear what you have to say, but they're not listening. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? One ear and out the other. They're not listening to you. They're not submitting kind of to what you're saying. They're not doing it. They're just, whatever you say, it's like, I know more. You don't know more at all. You're just an ignorant young female who's going to be very damaged whenever life goes on. You're already now. It's going to get even worse. And I'm not saying this to be some prick. I'm 100% serious right now. Does it look like I'm not being serious? I'm 100% serious. This is what it is. Because you don't want to listen. That's the issue. They don't want to listen. They don't trust you. For no reason. They have trust issues, bro. They don't trust their father. They're not going to trust you. Daddy didn't do it for them. How are you going to do it for them? Is the way they think. F this guy. Let's try to manipulate him. Let's try to destroy his life. That's what these narcs do, bro. Jezebels. All these types, bro, they gotta get baptized or something. Resurrected. Because this is the resurrection of Terry Joel Jr. Welcome. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. I will gladly send your ass there. Thought you were gonna fool me, huh? Ha 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 ha. No, sir. Already happened a whole decade ago, bro. This kind of stuff, bro, has happened to me since 16 years old. 16. This stuff started happening. And I'm still young. I'm like that older guy that's in his late 30s or 40s or something. I'm like that older guy that's divorced to his wife that used to be hot because she's crazy. It's like I'm already that guy in my 20s right now. Too much experience, bro. Too many lessons, too many things. You know, it's good to see this shit before you get deep into something, bro. It's good. It's very good. Thank you. But like I said, guys, what drives them nuts is not allowing them to drive you nuts. When they can't drive you nuts, it drives them nuts. They get agitated. Grr, I can't get him. At this guy. Damn him. It flusters them. It frustrates them because they can't have any power over you, bro. And because they're deep-rooted issues, they don't trust you for no reason whenever you're a trustworthy person. You're not asking them, just trust me. Let's let time go on. But they don't want to listen. That's why, that's their deep-rooted issues, bro. They can hear you, but not listen. They still think the way they think. They still think they know something. You know absolutely nothing. You're just wrecked. You are wrecked. WRECKED. CKT with a T on the end. You're wrecked. You know how they say period with a T on the end? You're wrecked. You're wrecked. There's nothing we can do with you. So therefore, to the shadow realm you go. And we go further into the light. God willing, God bless. I'll see y'all at the top.